Hey guys, at my brother's farm here, as you can see here, all the way back, all the way over there, and all this. He's got goats, he's got cows, he's got chickens. These are all meat chickens. These are going to be sold. You probably can't see it, but there's a pig in there. All the goats used to be in there. The cows destroyed that. As you can see, they ate the roof. They freaking busted up all that. That's where the chickens are. There's a bunch of chickens in there, I think. Right there, that's where the goats were, that are right here. And then in there, there's where the ducks are. I think there's probably more chickens in there. Plants back there, and usually corn and stuff. So. All right, my entrepreneur is my oldest brother, Jason Bindle. He's 44 years old. He is the oldest of all my brothers, and he is the founder of his business called Bindle Farms, which is stationed, I guess you could say, in Spencer, Ohio, in Medina County. There he raises grass-fed animals like cows, pigs, chickens, ducks, turkeys, goats, etc. And then he also sells the eggs from the chickens. He also has vegetables, but he doesn't sell those. Those are mainly just for his own thing. He started his business in 2007. He used all the money that he got to invest into his farm, to build the infrastructure and everything, and get all the materials and everything. So he didn't really make any money for a couple years. And then eventually he was able to make profit off from his business. Jason was inspired by the need to make better quality food, okay? Because there is a demand for better quality food since big corporations are mass producing the food, but it's not healthy food. He's making the food for people that don't want their food packed full of GMOs and antibiotics. He had to start from scratch, so he had to build his own infrastructure and find processors to process the food. He also does part of the processing. He doesn't leave it all to the processors. He does his own processing too, but for like the packaging, you know, putting it in the like the suctional bags, you know, like you find at like the supermarket, and labeling them and everything, that he leaves to Keller Meats, which he has process his foods. He also had to find animals, which was an obstacle for him. He had to look for this stuff. He went to Padua Franciscan High School, which is a high-end private school. But he had to learn all the farming, all the stuff about farming. He had to learn that all by himself, okay? So he learned all this by reading books, watching videos, and basic trial and error. He had no experience at first because he grew up in the city of Cleveland, and then he also grew up in Strongsville later on when he was in high school. He did electrical estimating for a living when he got older for Electrical Enlightenment Incorporated, and he now still does electrical estimating. He doesn't work for anybody. He's kind of, I think you could say he's self-employed. He's self-employed. He does electrical estimating for other companies on the side. He's now very successful. He has a large customer base now. He also has customers who have CSAs, which are like memberships, where people subscribe to him and they get a portion. They do monthly subscriptions for a portion of the food that he produces.